Hey, I just got out of the doctor's office. I'm in the parking garage. Just had a physical. It was normal. I did learn a lot though. I love my primary care doctor. I think he's so thoughtful and kind. So I also got a flu shot today, so hopefully I don't feel too fluey, but I think I'll be fine. I got a referral to an OB, which is an obstetric and gynecologist, because next year after the wedding, Mario and I are going to try and have a baby, and so all of my energy and thoughts is going towards that. And so I had a lot of questions about that, so I got referred to an OB to answer most of my questions. Yeah, from now on, like the health is going to be taken a lot more seriously because I'm not a very healthy person. I want to start like strength building, like not really working out I guess, but just like lifting weights and stuff, because Mario and I really think that we might have twins, just genetically speaking. His dad's a twin, my dad's a twin, my grandma's a twin, his nieces are twins. We just had a lot of twins, and we're of the generation that would have them. So I want to be like healthy and strong enough to carry twins if we're so lucky enough to get them. So anyway, that was mostly what, and then a regular physical, but otherwise I'm already getting my autoimmune issues addressed by my rheumatologist. So other than that, I'm pretty healthy. And I got a lot of blood work to prove that, hopefully. And then yeah, the flu shot. So that was my doctor's appointment. It's 9 o'clock and I gotta go home and go to work. Video uploading, Vlogmas day 1. That means that you should have already seen this video by the time you're watching this video. Alright, oh boy, that's way too close. No, I'm just working. I've just been working for like the last hour and a half. Got my Vlogmas video up. I cut that last night, actually. I'm doing work stuff, and today I have to edit for Sierra. Actually, speaking of which, she texted me. For those of you who don't know, I mentioned yesterday, I'm working on an HBO show. That is my primary job, but as my little one of my side hustles, I edit all of the YouTube videos for Sierra Schulte. I feel like that's probably how a lot of you guys know me and why you're here, so sometimes I forget I have to explain that I'm her editor. So I have to edit for her a little bit today. Also, this weekend, oh god, I have to update my calendar. I was gonna say that looks wrong. It's November. I have to update it to December. Anyway, this weekend we are going to Big Bear with Sierra, Mario and I, and the rest of her team, and I'm really, really excited. First of all, I've lived in California now for 5.5 years, and I've never been to Big Bear, and I love to ski. I don't know if it's gonna be snowy enough or if we'll be able to ski, but either way, I just love being in the snow. I'm from New Hampshire, so I'm excited to go up there and to spend time. We're doing like a little retreat for her channel, making some content, coming up with some cool ideas. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. That's this weekend. And then today is, let's see, today I am working. I don't have like a meeting until 1 p.m., which is great because I have a lot to do. So I'm gonna finish up what I was working on yesterday and get started on Sierra's edit, or I started it last week. Finish up Sierra's edit for the video that she has coming out this week, and then hopefully put up the tree, but if not, then definitely tomorrow. And then tonight, Mario and I are seeing Dune, which I'm really, really excited about. I haven't read the book in forever, and I kind of want to go out and buy it and reread it. But either way, we're seeing the movie tonight. Yeah, so I'm going to get back to work, y'all. I mean, this is going to be a lot of Vlogmas. I just fucking work all goddamn day. Oh, look, we'll get some good cat content, because they don't being so cute. Hey, babe. Do you want to give the vlog some content? You look so disgruntled. Are you disgruntled that I woke you up? Look at your giant eyebrows. You're such a cutie pants. He's a good boy. Yes. He's a good boy. Alright, oh my god, please stay there, camera. It's like very precariously balanced. I just finished editing for the day. So I've got a V1 of Sierra's video this week headed to her shortly. It's rendering right now. I got a shitload of work done today. My brain is killing me, but I have my little Diet Coke bump, very much needed. Helped stave off a headache. I feel like I've just been one of those days where just like fires keep popping up and I just keep with my HBO show. I had enough time to finish this edit, which I wasn't even planning on finishing until tomorrow, so I'm ahead of schedule editing wise. We'd love to hear it. Disney reached out. They want one thumbnail this week, but they didn't give me all the elements. So I'm just gonna sit on that for a while. Now I need to, there's a couple of like personal things I need to do. One, I need to, actually let me write this down. Personal shit I have to do. At the doctor's office this morning, one of the things that came up is, because I am planning on trying to get pregnant next year, when I had my appendectomy when I was 15, so like in 2007, 2008, I guess. Maybe I was 14. 2007, 2008, so whatever. Oh, long ass time ago. The surgeon on call who did the surgery said that when they were in there, they noticed that I had a very small hernia on my stomach lining. And they were like, it's really not going to be a problem until you get pregnant. Well, here we are 14 years later, and I want to get pregnant. So I brought it up with my doctor this morning, and he's like, I really need to see the records from that surgeon. Otherwise, we're gonna have to do a CAT scan, which is fine. But so anyway, I called the hospital, and they're, you know, it's like a small hospital. Actually, it's not a small hospital. It's like the main hospital in New Hampshire, I'm pretty sure. But whatever, they don't have email or like digital records, so I have to fill out this form, mail it in, and then they're gonna mail back my records to my doctor. So we shall see. Oh, that finished rendering. Let me just export really quickly. And I need to check my export settings because they've been weird lately. Okay, anyway, that's the one thing. First thing I have to do. Second thing I have to do personal-wise is finish sending out save the dates. We got a couple of last-minute addresses, and I believe with those, this batch might be the last. There might be one more. We might be still waiting on a few of Mario's friends' addresses. It's so funny when you write out save dates, it's like STDs. It's very funny to me. Anyway, so I have to finish sending out the save dates. Oh, and then I have to, what time is it? Oh, it's only 3:30. Okay, I need to reach out to our like pre-approval loan guy for, we're trying to buy a home, and we were trying to buy a home like in the spring, and then we gave up because housing prices were insane, but they seem to be kind of stable right now in LA, and so I need to get our pre-approval finished. Okay, that needs to happen, and then schedule a COVID test for Big Bear this weekend. And I still have one more major thing to do for work. My boss said he doesn't need it by today, but then I foolishly, because I hate myself, said, oh, I'll just get it to you by the end of the day. So I actually want to do that before, well, is there anything that's time sensitive? Not really, whatever. So I'm going to finish up that last final report I have to run for work, and then personal shit. Yeah, I just exposed my really terrible handwriting. It's been a thrilling day of sitting at my desk, as every day is. This video is almost done exporting. Maybe I can just show you the timeline. This one was interesting because she actually cut some segments herself that I just like plopped in, which I've never had her do before, but it was because this is the one I was supposed to be doing over Thanksgiving weekend, and I wasn't sure if I would be able to get to it. And so she just cut these 2 sections for herself, so it works for me. Sped up the process quite a bit. That's what the timeline looks like. Not too shabby. This video is actually a much shorter video than I usually cut for her, so all in all, it didn't take me too long. You know, I never showed Tuna. Tuna, are you a good boy? Are you a good boy, Tuna? Tuna, are you shy? Is that why no one ever sees you? Do you want belly rub? Are you spooky kitty? Spooky kitty. Tuna. Hi, Bubba. You know your name. You're so smart. So I have to print something, and Beethoven loves the printer. It's happening. Look at him. He wants to get in there. He wants to understand it. What's it doing? It's all done, Butter. It's just thinking now.
Right, sure, yeah.
I finished with my work thing, but then a meeting started.
Yeah, maybe scoring it where the music director will.
Okay, so they're going over notes on an episode that we got back from the network.
Sure.
I don't know why I'm whispering. They can't hear me. I don't know why I'm whispering. Anyway, so I finished the work document, which took so much more mental math than I thought it was going to. And now I am sitting on this notes call before I can start my personal shit. And it's 5 o'clock, so wish me luck. Okay, it's 6:30, and I think the flu shot I got at the doctor's office this morning is impacting me a little bit more than I thought it was going to. I've gotten a flu shot every year of my life that I can remember. And anyway, I don't feel very good. I just made some dinner, chana masala with potatoes. I'm supposed to go see this movie tonight, so I just took some Tylenol, trying to feel better. Yeah. So we ended up canceling going to the movie tonight because I just don't feel that good. I'm definitely feeling better now than I did like 2 or 3 hours ago. Don't feel like I want to vomit, and I don't feel like I am shivering to death. So that's all great. I just have a like mild headache that's still right here, and my arm hurts because of where I got my shot. But other than that, I feel okay. Mario came home, took one look at me and said, yeah, we're moving the movie to tomorrow. I finished watching the second episode of Hawkeye. I really liked it. I am super curious to see where this is going. I feel like with the other Marvel TV shows that I feel like I was hooked a little earlier. I don't know. Not that I think it's bad. I actually really like Haley Steinfeld as Kate Bishop. I think she's doing an amazing job, and Hawkeye's whole demeanor is like super funny. So I don't know. And obviously somehow it's going to tie into like what they're doing in the greater MCU, I imagine, because I imagine that Kate Bishop becomes a young Avenger. I'm just really curious. I just feel like I don't know. I feel like if this was any other IP, like if this was any other TV show, I'd love it. And I'd be like, this is great. I can't wait to see where it's going. But I just feel like for Marvel, I was expecting like a bigger cliffhanger at the end of the second episode. Otherwise, like, why would they drop the first 2 like that instead of just the first 1? I don't know. Well, when I watched the first episode, I thought that new stepdad is shady as fuck. But then when I was watching the second episode, I thought he might be a red herring. I wasn't really thinking like for the mom necessarily, but like the fact that he's clearly being projected as like this evil, like kind of nefarious dude who we don't know much about and who's like lying, quote unquote, to her. It just feels so on the nose and like so obvious that like something's evil about him that I feel like it has to be the mom if it's going to be one of them.
It is kind of funny. Like he's like mustachioed and like has, like, sleek back hair. He is almost like a classic
and like
antiquated villain.
The other thing that they haven't really answered about the mom is that like in the first scene when it was the flashback to the New York fight and like her dad dies, we don't see the dad die. Mm-hmm. B, clearly, like, the mom and the dad weren't getting along and there were some severe marital and financial issues going on based off of the, like, first fight that they had in the show. And then all of a sudden we flash forward to the future and the mom is, like, super successful, no financial issues. She grew up really wealthy, like, you know what I mean? It seems like the mom benefited from a lot from the dad's death and that, like, she kind of had this, like, resentment because clearly, like, Kate preferred the dad to the mom and everything. And so, like, there's something there, I feel like, where, like, the mom might be a bad person. And then, I don't know, obviously, I don't know what's going on with, like, the larger villains of, like, the Echo or anything, the woman at the end. I just feel like I don't really know where this is going yet.
Yeah, especially if Echo's getting her own series. There's no way she's the big bad.
Yeah, that's interesting. God, they're just making so many fucking TV shows.
I know.
Anyway, I don't know. I really like it.
If the tower has been sold...
Oh, the Avengers Tower?
I bet it was sold to the Kang Corporation.
That's how they're gonna mix Kang into, like, maybe, like, the TV universe? He'll be, like, the big bad of, like, the TV shows?
Well, no, we know he's gonna be the big bad of the movies.
Oh, that's right. And what, Ant-Man, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, where are they gonna go with Hawkeye in this? Hawkeye, it's called Hawkeye, but it clearly feels like the Kate Bishop show.
Well, I think this is his swan song. I think he's done.
That's what I was just gonna say, like... but the show is called Hawkeye.
He's either done after this or he dies in this, I think.
Interesting. You think they're going to kill him off?
It's possible.
So, like, the whole purpose of this show was to, like, create a lead-in for Kate Bishop because they're taking the, like, Matt Fraction story, but they're giving her all of the, like, plot points.
But I think, and I think she's taking up the mantle of Hawkeye the same way that...
Yelena took up the mantle of Black Widow, or is going to?
I was going to say that Falcon took up the mantle of Captain America.
Oh, right. So far, I would say I'm into it. The LARPing scene was...
great.
Fucking chef's kiss.
I want to see more. I think, they've touched on it, but, like, I think right now the most interesting thing for me, him dealing with his, like, PTSD, basically.
Yeah.
Like, as much as the show is, like, there's humor in it because of her, and it's a Christmas thing, so there's, like,
Christmas
positive
vibes.
Humor vibe to it.
Yeah.
Him dealing with, like, the loss of Kat and...
Kat?
Why do you call her Kat?
I don't know. Nat,
yeah.
Yeah.
So I think his general wear and tear of having, like, done all this stuff while not being, a demigod or a billionaire or something like that.
Yeah.
I really like that perspective.
I like what they're doing around that with, like, Rogers the Musical and, like, how... I don't know how to explain that, but, like... a layperson's view of superhero-dom, and how, because even though he is a superhero, he's also a regular person. So he, like, views his own accomplishments through the lens of a layperson.
And he clearly...
And he's uncomfortable with it.
Very uncomfortable with it.
Yeah, that is a fascinating theme that I hope they continue to expand on, and I hope we get more musical numbers from Rogers the Musical. I feel like it keeps popping up, and I know we obviously saw, like, finale songs.
Well, I think when you're watching Rogers the Musical, I think even as much as, like, in universe it's clearly like a smash hit, I think we're supposed to be like, this is fucking terrible.
Of course. I just have to get Tuna making biscuits, because look at how cute my little baker man is. He makes good biscuits for Daddy. Working 9 to 5. You know what I mean?
I wish I worked 9 to 5.
He's like, leave me alone, bitch. I'm making biscuits. I'm doing something for this family. Not just lying around talking about fucking superhero movies. Some of us have to work for a living. Listen, I thought I was going to be giving a Dune review tonight. Instead, I gave you a Hawkeye review. Mario doesn't want to be on camera, which is a shame. But you know what? It's for the best, because he's so handsome. I can't be sharing that with the world, or people are going to come trying to, like, find our house and hunt us down and steal you from me. This was probably the most boring vlog I'll make all month, I promise. Bye!